What is going on, beautiful people of the internet? Welcome back. We are Drift Fleet. I'm Jordan, and glad to be back for another video. Today we are talking about demystifying Google view-through conversions. But before we hop into that, if you are brand new here, don't know who we are Drift Fleet. We are your performance marketing agency out on the web, giving you the latest and greatest content based off of things we're seeing right now with our existing accounts. The accounts that are e-commerce brands, our lead generation SaaS companies, any company essentially that basically wants to make money through paid ads, whether it be again through your purchases from your customers, from your e-commerce store, if you're looking for brand new leads and prospects to put in your pipeline, anything like that, we are the ones breaking it down from our expertise within Google, Meta, LinkedIn, TikTok, Bing, and any other evolving channel that seems to be popping every single minute, it seems like now. View-through conversions, what are they? Let's dive into that first. So a view-through conversion is essentially looking at an ad, whether it be from a YouTube video, a display ad, anything like that. You aren't clicking on the ad, but you're looking at it, and then eventually you go ahead and going to convert. An example is like, let's say you're driving on the freeway and everyone's drove past tons of billboards in their entire life. You're looking at a billboard. Obviously, you can't click on the billboard. It's a physical entity that you're seeing as you're driving by. But seeing that billboard, it could have persuaded you to go ahead and buy that product. So let's say you see the billboard driving by, like, holy crap, that looks delicious. I am super thirsty. Walk on over to Rouse, buy a bottle of Prime, drink it, you bought it, you were a converter. Obviously, you didn't click on the billboard, you saw it and made that move. Very similar. Let's say you're watching a YouTube video. Logan Paul just had a fight and there is an ad that Prime's having on YouTube. And so you see the video on YouTube, you're not clicking on it, but you're looking at it. You're definitely soaked into the comedic stance of Logan Paul and KSI, looking at the video, and then you're like, holy crap, I'm thinking about buying it. Not clicking on that ad, you're not buying it at that point in time, but maybe, I don't know, 3 days down the road, you're like, holy crap, walking, you're just on the website and just so happen to be like, holy crap, I'm gonna buy it right now. So you're not making that direct purchase by clicking on the ad, you're actually making the journey on your own, searching it in and making that purchase. It is a little bit hard to track this because people, obviously when you're seeing an ad on YouTube or Google or anything like that, all the information is being passed when they click on the ad, go to your website. It's almost like a back door. You're not really clicking anything, you're going on the website on your own, and from that point on, converting. Obviously, not everybody clicks on ads. Ads do look spammy sometimes, and people may get a little bit scared of going ahead, pulling that trigger, clicking on it, and converting then. They need to make the decision on their own to make that purchase. So a view-through conversion is important because it now gives you, in addition to this, another metric of how these conversions are following through. People could be converting in a different way that isn't aligned with them actually clicking on the ad. In addition to this, I will say I love view-through conversions because it allows me to have another metric to look at. If you're only looking at your primary conversion with people that you talk about, which is people clicking on the actual ad, you're sort of limiting yourself to the sort of different things that happen in marketing. People don't just convert on clicking on ads. They can convert by looking at things and then again, making the decision on their own and searching things on their own time. More information, if you only have conversions being tracked for clicks, your overall ROAS can actually be lower than what it could be because view-through conversions can actually drive you more ROAS in your account because this is another metric of use. Let's say your ROAS is a 2.5 by just looking at the actual conversion of people purchasing by clicking on an ad. It could be a 2.7 simply by just including that metric because now you're including those that actually view the ad and then eventually convert on their own. It's actually way more important in Google because of a brand new campaign type they just launched known as Performance Max. Performance Max includes display and YouTube as a cross-network channel that is included in Performance Max. So you definitely want to leverage view-through conversions in there because same thing here, people may not actually be clicking on the YouTube video or a display campaign to make these decisions. They could just be looking at it and then eventually convert on their own or a different way, but the initial starting point did come from them viewing the content on YouTube or display. 1000% really important now. And then an advanced tip, if you went all the way to the end of this video, is that because no one actually looks at view-through conversions, cares about it, talks about it, the default conversion window or the attribution window within the conversions part in Google is literally 1 day. You can imagine someone that actually views an ad, and if they do convert, they're not gonna convert that same day. 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna take them more than 2. So obviously a simple, easy fix is to change that attribution window within Google from 1 day to, in a long period. So for example, I'm just gonna hop into an account right here. Right now, I'm gonna pull up a primary conversion for someone submitting a lead form. View the conversion right here. I'm looking at it, bam. The default is actually 1 day. And if you have an e-commerce product, may want to bump that over to 30 days. Now you can imagine if you have a long sales cycle, especially in SaaS companies, you definitely want to have this thing being as long as possible. So, but hopefully that makes sense there. View through conversion is definitely an additional metric to help add value to your campaigns. Add another thing to really help increase your conversions, lower your CPA by just increasing the attribution window and really having it as additional metric for you to just get a gauge of what your customer is doing in their buyer's journey. But if you have any other questions, again, I'm Jordan. Feel free to shoot us an email if you have any other ideas or questions for content, or if you're having lots of problems and need help with your paid campaigns within Google or Meta or LinkedIn, anything like that, feel free to hit us up over at Driftlead. But other than that, talk to you soon. Take care and bye.